Pooh Shiesty's case. I am just leaving Tennessee, actually, on a different federal case. But I will be withdrawing off the case. No implications of me withdrawing off the case. I still think it's a great case. I think there's a lot of holes in it. I think the government has a lot of explaining to do on the case. But I will be substituting in will be Dan Codgel, who's a fantastic lawyer, and Kent Schaefer, who's also a fantastic lawyer, both from Dallas. I think they're going to do a phenomenal job on the case. I think it's one of those cases where once you start really screwing down on the information, the facts, I think that a lot's going to be coming out that will be beneficial to the defense. I think they're going to do a great job, and I look forward to seeing how the case...
Pooh Shiesty is officially cooked, y'all. His lawyer, Bradford Cohen. This is the lawyer that got very famous after he got Lil Wayne and Kodak Black pardoned by President Donald Trump in early 2021. Since then, you know, he's one of the lawyers that whenever one of these rappers get in trouble, he's one of the first lawyers that people call. But he's withdrawn from this Pooh Shiesty case because I guess after he got discovery and he's seen all the evidence that the prosecutors have against Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 and, you know, Pooh Shiesty's father, he knows that Pooh Shiesty's cooked, bruh, okay? He doesn't want to attach his name to this case and lose, especially if he knows that there's no possible way for him to win this case. So he's backing out. I guess he advised Pooh Shiesty allegedly to go with these other guys that he ended up hiring. But this case is over, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy, Bradford Cohen, he has a very good relationship with President Donald Trump. So if he's withdrawing from the case, it's for a very good reason. He didn't want to say it in the video because, you know, he didn't want to paint this narrative that it's over. But it's over, y'all. This case is done, bruh. The best thing that Pooh Shiesty could do at this point is hire Brian Steele, the lawyer that helped Young Thug get out of the situation that he was in. But, I mean, bruh, Gucci Mane came out, dropped a diss song called Crash Dummy. He confirmed everything that we've all been thinking. Pooh Shiesty set Gucci up. He invited Gucci to the studio, you know what I'm saying? Gucci and Big 30 and Pooh Shiesty's dad, they all were orchestrating this situation for basically Gucci Mane to let Pooh Shiesty out of his deal. Gucci didn't want to do it, so they pulled weapons out. Pooh Shiesty took all of Gucci's jewelry, his wedding ring, his watch, the earrings out of his ear, took the earrings, you know what I'm saying? And forced Gucci to sign the contract to let him out of that 1017 Records deal. And when Gucci attempted to leave, Big 30 was standing in front of the door and would not let Gucci leave the studio. You know what I'm saying? After that, you know, the feds was on Pooh Shiesty's ass because while all of this was taking place, Pooh Shiesty was still on house arrest. Imagine being stupid enough to commit an act like this while you have an ankle monitor around your leg, bruh. Wow, like, how could you be this stupid? You know what I'm saying? Like, the smart thing to do is Pooh Shiesty, if you wanted to leave 1017 Records so bad, why not reach out to the labels that wanted to give you 10 mil and have those labels communicate with Gucci Mane to work out a deal where Gucci gets paid and you get paid and you can move on with your career? Why would you do this the hood way, the street way, when you're like, bro, you just did like 3 years in prison. You came out of prison early. You dropped FDO, which was a huge success, right? Probably the best rap song to drop so far this year, right? You were the #1 buzzing rapper at the time. And you fumbled all of this because you didn't want to be signed to Gucci no more. And the reason why people are saying Pooh Shiesty did this is because while Pooh Shiesty was locked up, his cousin Big Scar, rest in peace to Big Scar passed away from a drug overdose. And Gucci ends up reaching out to Big Scar's family. And one of the first things that he said to them was, hey, bro, you know, RIP to Big Scar, but I'm gonna need that 1017 chain back. Y'all remember when T.I. snatched the chain from Nunu, Lauren London, in the movie ATL? That's basically what Gucci was trying to do to Big Scar's family. Like, hey, I know y'all going through something. Sorry for y'all loss. That was my artist. But I'm gonna need that 1017 chain back. And that was wrong, bro. Like I gotta be honest, bro. Gucci should have never did that, bro. That was bad timing. That should have been the least of his concern. You feel me? And I see why the family felt some type of way about that. But Big Scar's dad came out and said that a lot of things was taken out of context and a lot of things went overboard and it went how it shouldn't have went. He says that Atlantic Records paid $10,000 for Big Scar's funeral, and Gucci Mane paid $10,000 out of his pocket towards the funeral, and all the other stuff that they had to pay. Big Scar's dad said that he paid it. You know what I'm saying? He said that Gucci was the best thing that ever happened to his son, Big Scar. So before Pooh Shiesty came out and decided to just crash out, I think that he should have called Big Scar's dad, had a conversation with Big Scar, and I'm pretty sure Big Scar would have talked Pooh Shiesty out of doing what he did. Because now you have a situation where Pooh Shiesty is probably going to spend the majority of the rest of his life in prison. The fact that your lawyer, who's cool with the president, that got a pardon for Lil Wayne and Kodak, the fact that he's withdrawing from the case. Pooh Shiesty didn't fire him. This man is willingly withdrawing from the case because he's telling Pooh Shiesty, listen, bro, you're cooked. You know, if I remain your lawyer, I don't think there's any chance that we're gonna win this case. So I'm out. And this is a big red flag for Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty should be very worried, very concerned, because this means that the prosecutors have some hardcore evidence on Pooh Shiesty. They already got witnesses. They already got Gucci confirming everything that happened. He dropped a diss song. Gucci snitched on Pooh Shiesty. That's really all they need, right? They got surveillance of photos of Pooh Shiesty, his dad, and Big 30 leaving the studio. Now, they don't have any photos of guns. They don't have any photos of what actually happened inside the studio, but they got Gucci's statement. They got the other people that was their statement saying that this happened, and that's all they really need. Plus, they pulled over Big 30. Big 30 smashed up the phone that allegedly had the video of the entire kidnapping and robbery. He smashed the phone and destroyed the evidence. That's a charge right there. That's like if you're driving in a car and you got some weed on you, right? And you pull the window down and you throw the weed out the car, and the cop sees that you threw a bag of weed out the car. That's another charge because you tried to hide and destroy the evidence. You know what I'm saying? So it's over, bruh. Pooh Shiesty is gonna be known as the biggest fumble in rap history because we're never gonna know what Pooh Shiesty would have been if he reached his full potential. You know, and this is my thing, right? Pooh Shiesty, if you really felt some type of way about the whole Gucci and Big Scar thing, why not just finish your contract and then go sign to who you want to sign to, bruh? You would have made the most money of your career if you would have stayed with Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Because you had FDO, you could have dropped a remix to FDO, put an album out, finish your deal, and then if you want to go sign to Yo Gotti, sign to Yo Gotti. But it's obvious that his mind was already made up, bruh. He wanted to go to CMG. He had recorded a song with Glorilla, which never came out because Gucci was not signing off on that. And Pooh Shiesty just crashed out, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So he's cooked, bruh. I think the only person that's really gonna get off of this really is possibly Big 30. He's not gonna get too much time in Pooh Shiesty's dad. But Pooh Shiesty, bruh, he is cooked, bruh. It's over. So with that being said, it's your boy Days. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Click that hype button for your boy so we can get this video popping. But most importantly, let me know what y'all boys think about this in the comment section. I'm out.